Hey, it's Tuesday morning, time for our video follow through for today. And this morning I want you to think about what it would be like to have an expert just at your beck and call. Right? You just call them up, you have their cell phone, you have immediate access to that expert. It might be, like for me, maybe it would be a musician, someone who's a guitar player, or someone who's a great preacher, a great theologian. And imagine if I could just pick up my phone and be like, hey, I got a question about this, or could you help me with that, or I'm really just kind of having a tough time. And they would just be right there with the right answer every time, with the perfect advice, flawless and just awesome. I mean, how cool would that be? Now for most people that sort of seems like fantasy, but for believers, right? For all of us who follow Jesus Christ, He is with us. I mean, think about what I just said. We follow Him. That means He's right here with us. That means that the Lord of the universe, the one, as I look around the world around me here, like He made all this, and He loves me, and He's with me. Right? Yesterday we talked about that while I was still a sinner, He died for me. And the one who did that wants me to know, He wants you to know, that He is right here with us, and we can go to Him no matter what's happening, no matter how impossible, whatever the situation is that we're facing, right? It might be something with our health, it might be something with one of our relationships or someone in our family, and we're just frustrated and we're just like, we don't know how things are going to resolve themselves or how it's really going to work out, or if it's going to work out. God says, look, I'm with you. And in fact, He invites us to ask Him. He says, look, I'm here, like take advantage. See, because normally we think it's about us pursuing that person, that expert, right? That perfect person. And again, it seems so unattainable that they would even care, that they would even want to listen. See, but God is so opposite. Look at Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. Jesus says this, He says, behold, I stand at the door and I knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in to him, eat with him, and he with me. Now, quite often we hear this used as an invitation to unbelievers to believe in Jesus, right? Jesus knocks at the door of your heart, right? And I think there's a sense of that, where God is saying, look, I want you to know me. I want you to have a relationship with me. I want you to know that I died for you. I want you to know that your sins are forgiven. I want you to know all of that. And He's pursuing us. I mean, that is so important for us to remember. But it doesn't just end when we believe in Jesus. We're just like, okay, we're good. I think He's knocking every day. I think He's knocking every moment, saying, hey, come on. He's inviting us as churches to say, don't leave Jesus on the outside of things. Don't leave Him like waiting beyond that door, separated from Him. He says, He's thinking, like, why would you ever want that kind of life? Why would you ever like ignore who He is, ignore Him calling to you, saying, look, I will give you rest. He says, come to me, all you who are weary, who are just weighed down and burdened. I will give you rest. This is what He's saying. And what a great invitation this is. He wants to come into our lives. He wants to come into our hearts. He wants to come into to everything that's happening in your life. I mean, that's the image. Sitting down, right? And is there any more like connected thing than when you have a meal with somebody? And this is with the Creator of the universe. So I want you to just remember that that's what you have. And He's pursuing you. He's seeking you out. And just wants to spend time with you every moment of every day. So take that time today. He's knocking. He's calling. Take everything that you got going on, take it to Him. And hear His words of encouragement, that He loves you, that He's forgiven you, and that you are His child. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow for another follow-through.